Can love drive a man to such extremes that he would go as far as to behead his best friend? In the winter chill of December 1996, such a tale of twisted affection and horrific retribution unfolded within the confines of the U.S. Army airfield in Fulda, Germany. As I stepped foot in Hanau, Germany, fresh from Rhine-Main Air Base in Frankfurt, the grim narrative was the first thing my unit sponsor shared. A tale so outlandish, yet rooted in the reality of human frailty and the dark side of passion. The story revolved around a bizarre love triangle: a soldier, his wife, and the soldier's best friend. A tale where fidelity was a casualty and a child conceived in betrayal was the catalyst. The wife, unfaithful to her husband, was carrying the child of his best friend. On discovering this, the husband's rage knew no bounds. He attacked his friend, severing his head with a Leatherman tool, then chillingly delivered the severed head in a flight helmet bag to his pregnant wife. Witnesses recounted how the screams on that cold December night initially fell on deaf ears. But as the struggle outside the mess hall escalated and the horrifying scene unfolded, soldiers watched in stunned disbelief. The assailant, after severing the head, held it aloft, proclaiming, "This is what you get for adultery," before disappearing into the cold night. The man behind this gruesome act was Army Sergeant Stephen J. Schapp, a model soldier, a bright student, a man who had borne family responsibilities from a tender age, now stood accused of the premeditated murder of his friend Speck, Gregory Glover. The verdict: guilty as charged, with a mandatory life sentence at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. This shocking incident sent ripples far beyond the military base, making headlines in German publications. The story of Stephen Schapp, the man who had everything going for him and yet, driven by betrayal and rage, committed an act so heinous it shattered his life and those around him. In the courtroom, the lead Army prosecutor, Captain Mike Mulligan, labeled the act as a cold, calculated act of revenge. However, Schapp's attorney, David Court, painted a picture of a man driven to the brink by a sudden passion, triggered by a friend's betrayal. This tale, as unsettling as it is, underscores the depths to which human emotions can plunge. It is a chilling reminder of the dark side of passion, the devastating consequences of betrayal, and the thin line that separates sanity from madness. It's a narrative that challenges our understanding of human nature and forces us to question, how far can love, betrayal, and rage drive a person? The story of Stephen Schapp is a stark reminder of the horrifying possibilities.